What's good, Montgomery College? You're now tuned into The Box. I'm here with our co-host, Shar. How are you, Shar?
I'm doing really well. How about you, Kinsey?
I'm doing great, and you are now tuned in to WMCR, the hottest radio station, college radio station in the DMV area. And this is our final episode of the semester of The Box, and I'm just really excited to just do a throwback recap episode. We're going to get into all the artists that we covered here this semester, and let's get into it right now. We're going to go into Disco Fever, and we'll be back with Kinsey and Shar on The Box. Keep it locked, WMCR.
Thank you. Hey man, this ain't nothing new. We do this. No, this ain't nothing new. This what I normally do. Pull up and finesse, ain't normal to you. Sugar for the papers, what I normally do. Designer on my feet, ain't normal to you. This shit normal to me. This shit ain't normal to you. What? This shit ain't normal to you. This shit normal to me. This shit ain't normal to you. What? This shit ain't normal to you.
So we're back. Let us know about your new album. Tell us about that.
Okay, the project is called Zoom, New Lane.
Zoom.
It's after my son, story of my life. You can definitely listen to it. The intro, mid, and outro definitely explains the time period in my life of what I was going through as I was making the music. And the New Lane stands for how different the music is. I don't feel as if though it's compared to anybody. I'll take the shot and I'll big up my chest to say this is the hottest project out right now in the area, better than anybody project. I don't care if you industry or not. You know what I'm saying? If you really listen to the project, it's real content. It's not trap music. It's not the ABC. It's some real nice quality music.
Oh, yeah, so make sure y'all tune in because me, myself, I love me some real music. And I know mumble rapping and stuff like that.
Exactly. It's not the gibberish.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And if you haven't checked it out, you can find him on SoundCloud, Disco Fever. His album Zoom is on there.
Yep.
It's on Spinrilla as well.
iTunes,
Spotify,
baby, Amazon, every platform.
Everything, man.
Everything.
Definitely go out and listen to it. You got
Please
it.
do.
Please do. I want to dig into it a little deeper. Who was the female that you had on the intro, outro, and midway song?
Shots out to the lovely lady J-Lo that helped put that together for me. I kind of gave her a outline of what was going on in my life, and she kind of poetically put it all together. So shots out to J-Lo, and yeah.
J-Lo,
like
big up yourself. If you're listening, big up yourself. They don't know you was a big part of the movement. You see me?
She's not involved or in anything like that or what's going on in life. She's just a poetic friend. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And she just helped me craft that. So she
Some
came in the booth
poetic
and just
justice.
laid it down. I was like, you hit it on the nose. Let's rule.
Definitely.
So
That was awesome. I really enjoyed that myself. I like that you just put that bit into the album. I just think it was just a nice little personal touch. Personally.
exactly.
So
It's different.
Would you say that was your favorite track on the album, or?
My favorite track on the album is the entire album.
Respect.
It's one thing to me. So
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say no effort. You got Mona on the beat, and you got your brother. What's it like producing those? Do you get the final say when the song comes together?
Honestly, I pull all the strings.
Okay.
I am the final say. I am the yes or no.
You're the foundation. You're the
I'm
glue.
the foundation. I do everything. Working with my brother is amazing. You know what I mean? Because it's like we're brothers. We can beef. We can fight it all out and hug and kiss after. But you mess up a relationship with somebody's not in the fam. Kind of rubs each other wrong, and now the business environment's not settled how it usually is. It's not as harmonious. But me and my brothers, down to even working with Drew, Timon, it's beautiful. I love it. You know what I mean? I couldn't ask for anything more.
Definitely. Just shout out to Facebook Live.
Hey, shout out to the Facebook Live.
Definitely. So, is there anybody that you have previously collabed with, or any future collabs that we can look forward to?
So my collabs are usually with my cousin Ty Young and my cousin Pay Attention. I recently just dropped a video this morning. It's called What Do You Want? It's actually out now. Oh yeah.
That's
Definitely.
what's up.
I'm
He's
dropping
dropping
left and
videos
right.
every second.
What do you
left and
want?
right. What do you want? It's a relationship type song, and I'm pretty sure every and anybody in this room has gotten to a situation when you ask your girl or even your male, what do you really want? Do this or do that. What do you really want? So that's out right now, and I usually work hand in hand with PAT Ty Young, Moan on the beat, all together. We're TDC, and that's Thoughts Define Character. You know, that you'll do a little bit more research on that, but that's coming soon. So for right now, I'm just doing my solo thing, getting the grassroots moving. You know what I mean? Getting people like you all themselves involved. You know, just getting my name out there and bringing attention to the label and just everything we have going on. But trust and believe, when we're locked in that basement, it's like a dungeon. We have tracks upon tracks, ideas upon ideas, and we're just waiting for that door to open up so we can just go right in and show
put
everybody
DMV on the map.
Yeah,
put Maryland on the map officially.
Exactly. Montgomery County at that, you know.
Oh, shout out Moco. You already know, born and raised.
Yeah, I don't even know. I actually went to MC. I went I went to Rockville and also went to Howard as well too.
Oh,
so,
shout out to MC. Shout out to Howard.
What's your major? What'd you major in?
Communications.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I can tell. I can tell.
So
No effort. It started about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration just to start that company?
So like I told you, I was a diehard music fan, and I never actually wanted to be a director. You know what I mean? Or even thought about that growing up. But as the technology started to change as far as how things were digital, being the Canon Canon 5D, it was a DSLR that did pictures, but it started to do videos. So as I started to get in the game, this is like, I'll say what, MySpace days. And I remember when you had MySpace, it really wasn't no videos or anything like that. So the video wave started coming in, and me being so, you know, musically inclined, just trying to do stuff, I got my hands on a camera, spent my last little $5,000 I had, got a laptop, got a camera, and from there I started doing my own video. And when I did my own video, you know, I put it out there, I called it No Effort, NOEFFORT. You know, if you look it up online, you can find it. You would laugh me out. I would laugh myself. Oh, you seen it?
I seen your No Effort everywhere, bro. Growing up. I know No Effort, bro.
I laugh at my very, very first video every time I see it. It's still out there. You guys can check it out. But once I put that out there, people started to ask for videos until they plucked the brain in my head. I was like, damn, well, why don't I just start doing videos
investing in yourself.
Exactly. And then, you know, that kind of like just went into getting a company, and we changed it to KNOEFFORT and made it a pun. So that's how that came about.
Definitely. You are definitely goals, bro. Like, you're something to look up for, your role models for the young kids.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I definitely look up to you. I want to be like you in a sense.
All right. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
If people do not tell you enough, you're doing the right thing. You're
thank you. I
going
really
in the right
appreciate that.
direction.
Let me touch you one time for that.
I got you. That's some real
Dapping
stuff
up in the
for you.
studio right now.
I definitely try to find motivation in myself, since I am the only one motivating myself. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard. You feel me? So,
and you know, people usually don't pat you on the back as much as they should and everything like that. I just want to let you know personally, like, you are doing something right.
Thank you.
You're
I
doing
really
something
appreciate
good,
that.
and you're trying to make a difference, and
exactly.
I can respect it.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I want to take a step back to what you first said. You said, "What do you want?" Came out this morning.
Yes.
He released a video. I want to get in that song right now. And of course, please check out that video on YouTube, Disco Fever. Follow his channel. Follow No Effort. You're listening to The Box. We're here with Disco Fever, Tony, Kinsey. We're about to get into it right now. Keep it locked.
What do you want from me? Oh, I said what do you want from me? I said what do you want from me? What you want, girl? What you want, girl? I said what do you want from me? What you want, girl? What you want, girl?
Queen Jasmine, trap stylist. Oh, Jazzy. I work hard, I deserve me a pair. 3 styles when you pick up your hair. Who you let play in your hair? She say she love it, she in out my chair. Ooh, creepy hair hollow wig. Trap style legit, I refer about you here. I work hard, I deserve me a pair. 3 styles when you pick up your hair. I work hard, I deserve me a pair. 3 styles when you pick up your hair. Who you let play in your hair? She say she love it, she in out my chair. Ooh, creepy hair hollow wig. Trap style legit, I refer about you here. I work hard, I deserve me a pay. Three styles when you pick up your hair. I work hard, I deserve me a pay. Three styles when you pick up your hair.
We're back. You're listening to The Box on WMCR. For all my listeners that are just tuning in, we are here and we got Queen Jasmine from Everything Exclusive in the studio right now. That was Halloween. Who's a part of your production team to help you make these music videos you got out right now?
So I've been working with a couple videographers. Shout out to No Effort. Shout out to One Reaction and RPG.
Woo woo! Shout out to them. We had No Effort on the other week, so that's really cool. Like a lot of people in the DMV area, definitely. I'm gonna let you take it away right now.
Yes. One thing I really am dying to ask you this is, what is your target audience? Like, who do you want to listen to your music the most?
For the most part, I would say kids.
Kids.
Yeah, I believe kids are the future. So if they like it, they're going to show their parents, and the parents are going to support, going to have to buy everything for them. And other than that, people that has a legit business that can relate.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hair is definitely a way to get kids, because I need my hair done too. So after this, let's talk about this.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What is your morning routine like? You wake up on a day that you have to record your music. So what's your morning routine like?
My morning routine, the first thing I do, roll out of bed. I might brush my teeth first, but definitely I pray to God first. That's number one. Then I have to make sure I'm on fleeky at all times, hair, makeup, fashion, before I get in front of the camera, before I start my day. And I'll probably put on some instrumental beats and just vibe and practice on, my lyrics and freestyling and stuff.
So what has been your favorite video to record when it comes to, I know you have hair, makeup, fashion, you have Halloween, you have the Simpson video. So which one has been your most fun to record?
Good question. I would say Lisa Simpson.
Lisa Simpson?
Yeah, Lisa Simpson was really, really fun. I had my mother and my aunt in it, so that was really special to me. And actually, it was recorded in my grandmother's salon that she had, and she passed away last year. Yeah, so that song is dedicated to my grandmother. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Shout out.
That's really
Shout
nice.
out to the team that put that together, because I loved it. I really loved it.
Thank you so much.
And the salon actually really looks good. You guys, you got to check out Lisa Simpson, Queen Jasmine. Queen Jasmine.
Yes.
Make sure you check out her videos.
Definitely check out her videos. She's got an Instagram up too. I mean, so many things. We got so many shout outs for her. You got in her Instagram, Queen Jasmine, Everything Exclusive. She has another Instagram, and then you can book her on that Instagram. If you go to Everything Exclusive, they'll be right in the bio. It says www.styleseat.com/everything exclusive, and she's located right out of Greenbelt, Maryland. Bell Point Drive. If that sounds familiar to you, hit her up. Just go to her bio, link in the bio. I mean, it's lit. You can also add her on Facebook. She's got over 4,000 friends, so you're going to want to do it real fast, okay? Definitely. And I have to shout out, like, for all the listeners at home, you can't see her right now, but she's got on this fur coat, and it's just, she's just styling right now. What's that tattoo you got right there on your...
Queen. It's a crown for Queen.
That's cool. That's awesome. Definitely. I love that. And her hair, of course, is just amazing. She came over here and helped me out with my hair.
She can do it in her sleeve.
She can do it in her sleeve.
Trap stylist.
Yes. We were speaking about your song earlier. We were talking about makeup, hair, and fashion. That song's so catchy. Like, where did you get the beats and just the lyrics for that?
Okay, so that was my first song I've ever made, and I wanted to do an introduction of myself, and I just came up with what I do, makeup, hair, and fashion. So I have my uncle. I had went to Vegas. My uncle was in Vegas, and I asked. He's an artist as well. Shout out to Fetty Melrose. And I told him I wanted to make a song, and I've been wanting to make a song, but I guess that opportunity was just there at the time. So he was like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Makeup, hair, and fashion." So he helped me come up with the hook. And he was like, what do you do when you wake up and stuff? I was like, I wake up in the morning feeling blessed and not stressed.
Yes.
So that's how that went down. And yeah.
Cool. I really love how you just take a very ordinary situation and just put it in your music, and that actually makes your videos, hair, lay your edges. I love how you just put these little pieces into your music.
Thank you.
Would you say that that is what makes you exceptional, what makes you stand up from the rest?
Definitely. I feel like no one right now, no artist right now is rapping about what they do besides, I don't know, I guess the street life or something as far as trap music. Like nobody's really doing or rapping or singing about their career.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it, a legit career.
Yeah.
Definitely.
People sing a lot about money.
Money,
and rich. And yeah.
Hustling,
Yes.
This is a legit hustle.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I think that's really cool, like the way that you're just like promoting that. And like, would you have any advice for, since you're, your main audience, you want to be like a younger generation, do you have any advice for them for how to market themselves online?
To market yourself online, really, it all comes down to believing in yourself. Like, if you believe in yourself, just keep moving forward. Don't stop. If it's not moving as fast as you want, just continue to keep moving and do not stop. Just keep on going with your dreams and your goals.
Definitely. I want to get into your song right now, Makeup, Hair, and Fashion, which is just MHF for all you guys at home that want to look it up on YouTube, because she got like all her singles out on YouTube right now. Yes. So we're going to get into it right now, and then we'll be back on the box with Queen Jasmel. So keep it locked to WMCR.
Slay. I wake up in the morning feeling blessed and not stressed. Medicated cosmetologist, fingernail custom polishes. Travel coast to coast, cause you know the righteous stylist is Jasmine Osorio, rockin' Osorio. You know how that story go. Makeup, hair, and fashion, gotta keep it classy. Keep the fellas asking and wondering who the baddest is. And wondering who the baddest is. I know it's hard to manage this. Jazzing you up, got you filled with finesse. Ladies on fleek, just to impress. I'm feeling the vibe, and it feel like a runway. Makeup and designer, it don't have to be one way. Makeup, hair, and fashion, fashion. Makeup, hair, and fashion. On fleek. Makeup, 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 makeup. Makeup, hair, and fashion. On fleek.
That was Queen Jasmel. You're listening to The Box on WMCR. This is our recap episode. I'm here with Shar.
Hello.
And I know you guys liked it because we love it. That's why we had her on the program. She is the trap stylist. You can find her on all of her Instagram pages, everything exclusive, Queen Jasmel. And also on her YouTube, she's got all her singles up on her YouTube. She even did my hair last time we were here. She helped a sister out. Am I right, Shar?
Yep, you are. It was actually kind of funny. It was like 5 minutes before the show began, and then she's like, well, I've got nothing to do. Let's just do Kenzie's hair.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I needed it done. Get your hair done by Queen Jasmel. She lives in Greenbelt, and, she's our trap stylist here in the DMV area. Shar, what do we got coming up next?
Actually, we have a show coming up tonight at 10 o'clock at Harp and Fiddle by the Deceivers, and the song coming up is Adventure City.
Yes, you can check out the Deceivers in Bethesda tonight if you're free. Go check them out, Harp and Fiddle. It's a great venue. We're about to get into their song, Adventure City, right now. Keep it locked because you're listening to The Box on WMCR.
Let's get it.
Why can't I shake the feeling that we're the only ones dreaming? And all the watchtower lights, they're out to get me, and you're running from the eyes upon the marquee. And then there's panic in the streets, and we can't get out, and I don't know why we try.
are back. You're listening to The Box. I'm Kinsey.
And I'm Tony. What's up?
And we got Sean Chun in the studio right now from The Deceivers.
Ahoy, hoy.
Yes. We were just listening to one of his songs off his newest album, and we love it. We love it. You played a lot of venues in this area, like in Bethesda at the Harp and Fiddle.
Yep.
Have you played at Villain and Saints before?
We have not done a show at Villain and Saints.
Okay.
We've done, they have open mic
Right,
things,
right.
And we know the guys that used to run it, and I've done that. I can't remember if the band's done it.
Oh, cool. So what's involved in an open mic?
The good ones where professionals are running it. You get there and there's generally either a sign up sheet or you just go talk to whoever's running it, kind of like the MC.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you got here fifth or you're first, and do you want to go first or do you want to go fifth? And then they just kind of organize the night.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
accordingly,
saying.
and then you go up and do one song. Some places they do 5 songs, and yeah.
Very cool.
Right. I also hear that you performed at the Fillmore not too long ago.
Yeah.
How was that, and how did you get into that?
That was a whole lot of fun because it was all the fun of playing live and none of the responsibility.
Right.
Because it was this big British invasion show, and they the guy who ran it, Ronnie Newmeyer, who does all these amazing tribute shows. He said, does Deceivers want to come play? And what do you want to play? And he almost gave us carte blanche to just play whatever you want. We did a George Harrison song and a Led Zeppelin song. And it was just all a bunch of old friends who are local DC DMV musicians. And everyone just kind of hanging out, having to do none of the promotional work, just walk in and play music. That's the dream.
That's awesome.
Definitely, yeah, that sounds really cool. The Fillmore, that's an awesome venue to be at. If you could choose right now what venue you would want to perform at any given time, where would it be?
Can I have 2 answers for that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, a local answer and then a world answer.
All right, go ahead.
Locally, the new Anthem.
The new Anthem?
Yeah, the 930 owned place that's down on the wharf. That place is just gorgeous. 3 tiers of the best sounding room, the most beautiful room. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Last night the Foo Fighters opened it and it was just off the charts. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How many venues do you play at in about a year?
How many different venues? Probably, including my acoustic shows, probably on the order of about 20 different places.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, the other answer to that, for the world, I've always wanted to play the Glastonbury Festival.
And where is that at?
That is in England, and it's just this huge, it makes Bonnaroo look like
it sounds
3 people
especially
going on a camping trip.
Right. Have you been to England before? Have you traveled?
I have, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I was there with my family. First time I think I was 14, so about 20 years ago, and then I've been back about 2 or 3 times since.
Okay, definitely. So let's get back into your album a little bit. I see that it have 8 songs on here. Which one would you say is your favorite song and why?
My favorite song for me personally is a song called She, just because it's kind of weird structure and the chord changes that are in it. I had written in high school, and I just was never able to use it until that. But as far as my favorite song to play live is the first song on the album, Mile of Light. It was the first song written for the record. It's just a fun, cool sounding song. And actually, my friend who I was in a band from high school, he is now this big time producer in New York, Andrew Morey. He just did Shawn Mendes's single. He just produced that. And then I just sent him this song, and I was like, "Do you think you could do the record?" And he's like, "Oh, I can't do the whole record, but I'll do one song for you." And that was the one that was already done. So I was like, "Okay, here's the tracks.
Oh, okay.
Be awesome." And Andrew Morey is just the man.
Shout out Andrew Morris, man. You're the man, okay?
Yeah.
Definitely. So, all right, so you write your own music, I assume, right?
Yeah.
All right. Where do you get your inspiration? How long does it take to do your music?
I mean, every song is different. Some songs will come in almost as fast as you can play through it. I mean, it'll be just instant. Some songs aren't that easy. Some songs take a very long time, and it's just a struggle to get every single one, every word, a chord, and then
I can understand. I can relate. I'm a songwriter myself, and
Nice, yeah.
trust me, yeah, inspiration takes some time. But
It's very frustrating when the ones that come out fast because you're like, why couldn't this? I just busted my ass last month on the other one.
really, yeah, no, definitely. Kenzie, you have anything you like to add?
Yeah, so you got to open for the band Cinderella.
For the singer from Cinderella.
Oh, the singer
Tom
from
Kiefer.
Cinderella.
Yeah. When he
Okay,
was doing
right.
a solo tour.
I knew I got something wrong
Yeah.
there. But it was at Tally Ho Theater?
Yes, in Leesburg.
Yeah, and I just want to ask you about how that experience was.
It was awesome. I mean, we got there, and he was already sound checking, and his voice was just this massive, like, 80s hair metal voice. But it was like, when we got there, I thought the mics were already on. They were working on maybe drum tones or something like that. But his mic wasn't on. He was just that loud and just like giant voice. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. And he was, I mean, sort of quiet guy, but really, really cool. And watching him like do his vocal warm-ups and cool downs after the show and stuff, that was really cool. And he also, didn't hurt that he had an amazing collection of guitars with him.
Right. Oh, that's so
wow.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Do you have any other bands that like you really enjoyed opening for?
Actually, also strangely enough, at Tally Ho as well, the Smithereens. They were this just legendary '90s group they were amazing, and they were super cool guys, and we loved that show. And actually, afterwards, there was a fire next door.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully nobody got hurt, right?
No, it was an empty building, but
You guys
then the
burned the
power went
house
out,
down
and
there.
it was that was a nightmare.
Well, I want to get into another one of your songs off your latest album, Worlds Collide.
I actually like that track.
That's actually about wanting to play at the Glastonbury Festival. That is what that song is about.
There
Hey,
you
what do
go.
you know?
Perfect. All right, I'm going to get into that song right now. We're just going to play a little, probably like a little preview of it just so we can get back and talk about more things.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Keep it locked. We're on the box. Chill.
The night is young. The night is young, and we have been here before. It's just a matter of time. What will become? What will become of us as we walk through the door? God only knows. Oh. Stand up and watch the sky. Raise your flags up high, and all my friends are here tonight. We'll watch our worlds collide.
We are out, and this is our final episode of the semester of The Box. You know, always keep it locked to WMCR. This was The Box. And Shar, what do you guys say?
See you guys next semester.
See you guys next semester. We're out.